time's changing. Birthday's doing good. Still working out. Still working out with everybody. Still getting my shit together. Let me start over. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, buddies. Good morning, Mavi. Good morning, everybody. Right here, still enjoying life. Still slow, but we're still motivated. We're still in a detox body, getting our bodies ready for a workout. It's been already a week for me. So detoxing, and to this week I'm gonna start hitting the gym big time. Hopefully by Christmas, got my body again. I mean, comfortable to feel healthier, not like a body sculpt, like a me chingón, you know. I accepted it that I'm built different than other people, fat. But just because I'm fat, it don't mean I don't have to feel good, or my shirts have to make me look good, you know. I gained a lot of weight. Getting a lot of weight. I give myself like 6-7 months of just depression. Hopefully, if you guys ever go through depression, I struggle through a lot of depression in life. I don't know why. I guess because I'm in a hurry all the time and I want things done right. I get my life to a certain point, and then it goes down. We have family members that pass away, and people that change our perspective in life, and then we get upset and depressed, and you start picking up weight. When you start picking up weight, that's when depression comes. When you don't got yourself motivated, or got yourself in a situation that you're working out and making yourself feel good, you overdrink, you overparty. Next thing you know, you start thinking bad thoughts. And when you start thinking bad thoughts, you start having grudges and having hatred against everybody, and then you start being aggressive and being disrespectful. I had noticed I was getting disrespectful, and my boss told me, hey, there's been a couple people that said that you're kind of aggressive and you're kind of disrespecting. And caught myself several occasions, you know. So I decided to get my life back in order, you know. I guess I had my life on a place that I was dating, and I was dating a lot, and I was being with a lot of girls and everything. But I was actually doing a lot of bad things, you know. And it was gonna lead to either my body failing me or some disaster. I ended up crashing my car and fixed it, don't get it wrong, but I was asking for God to intervene, you know. And I don't know if you guys ever go through that moment in life that you want to change in your life, but you don't know how, and you forget how to believe in miracles. I was telling my tia Berta this week, it's a funny thing I was telling her, and I wish I would have recorded it. I was telling her that we all raise our hands to God, or to whatever faith we have faith in, and we all want miracles. And I told her a lot of people want to have faith, A lot of people want to have Jesus Christ talk to them and everything. They want to feel the Holy Ghost and feel the Holy Spirit. And I told Berta, be careful when you raise your hand, because God hears us. And what I meant by hearing us, see, you want a miracle in your life? Say, for example, I told Berta, I go, Berta, he got you to a point that you were practically dead, to a point that you gave up in life and you accepted the disease and you gave up. I don't know what turned around, but God goes all the way to the bottom, and then he performs that miracle that we all want in life. And he lifts you up and he makes you be a miracle, you know. But see, a miracle to someone that sees it is different than someone that goes through it. See, he's gonna break you. He's gonna give you life and death. He's gonna make you. He's gonna break you down and make you give up and practically never have faith again. You're gonna ask yourself, why me? I'm tired of this life. I didn't want this. I don't accept it. I just want this over with. And that's when God really tests your spirit. He really tests you. So Vanessa and everybody hearing these videos, it's not that don't raise your hand. It's not that you don't want to see a miracle. It's just be grateful for what you got. And don't forget your surroundings, and forget what God does every day around you. And if you ever forget or not have trust in God, God's gonna make you one way or another that you are gonna have faith. He's gonna go make you through trials and tribulations, and he's gonna technically let you go all the way down to the doors of hell. And God's never gonna forsake you or abandon you. And when God wants to lift you, he lifts you. And sometimes he doesn't, because you haven't learned. And that's what I told Berta. I said, Berta, we all go through trials and tribulations, and God tests us and makes us have faith, strong faith, and makes us de verdad to be appreciated and to be humble in life. Because God tests us. He tests us so much that we feel that he abandoned us, that he forgot about us. But I've told you on occasions, he never. I also talked to my tia Rebecca. We had Liz's 1 year, and it came out good. And I was there with my tia, and I told her straight out, I remember when you had cancer, and we thought you weren't gonna make it. And they only gave her 1 month to live. And Gil really prayed and really asked God to intervene, and he was willing to give her his life for her and everything. And I told my tia, you know, you gotta live not just for yourself, but for your son now, because he gave your life to God for you, and he cured you. He took all that cancer away, and he's done miracles in your life and everything. And I told her, what do you do? What do you feel when you're battling life and death, and things got worse by your son giving up his life? She says it broke her. It really broke her, and she felt broken and in pieces, and she felt abandoned and dull. But it lifted her up. Her faith in God lifted her up, and she uses it as a miracle, that if God could overturn everything, he could turn everything. Well, he gave Gil his kids, and they're up and running. They're already old, you know, but they're happy, they're joyful, and they got a life, and everything works out. Everything works out, and you can never be disappointed the way God chooses. And sometimes we forget that people struggle, people go through obstacles that are life-threatening, obstacles that no one else could go through. God chose already you, and only you know how much you could take. And no matter what life throws at you, God never abandons you, and He's not testing you. Fíjate lo que te digo. You ask for a miracle. You ask to have faith. You ask to be the invincible, and God uses you like that. And maybe like Moses, you know what I mean? He led his Israel people through the desert and opened up the ocean y todo. He never got to see the promised land, but he did it because of God. That's how much faith he had. Bet you in 40 years, or when all the armies were chasing him, or when all the people were rebelling against him, you don't think he doubted? You didn't think he said, God, I thought you promised us the promised land. Well, it's not us, it's our next generation, and God uses us as miracles. And he bring maybe the faith that you wanted. It wasn't for you, it was for your son or for your nephew or for your friend or for somebody to have faith. And that's what I'm just trying to tell everybody, that God is beautiful. You know? Buenos días. Buenos días. God is beautiful, that He allows us to see and to be a miracle. That miracle, He uses it for you, for your family, to have faith and to keep following in His steps. So, por favor, familia, be grateful, look at your surroundings, and never, ever think that you're better than anybody else. If you're better than someone, it means that you're better than God. If you test somebody, it's like you're testing God. Another person that always comes in my heart is Linda. Linda says she has a lot of faith and she has a lot of wisdom with God y todo, and I know that God's put her through trials and tribulations, and God's put her through hard times, and she has to learn how to forgive and be around to the ones who hurt her or cause her any inflictions. And I see her having like not hard problems, and she's overweight and she don't take care of herself, and she doesn't allow no one to dictate to her or tell her what she has to do, and she only follow her ways. She's abandoned all her churches because they all cause her harm, I guess, or put her in a situation that she doesn't want to be, and she can't take the reality. Or God takes away the pastors that really impacted her in her life, but He gave her a family, gave her a husband, and she got to put her feet down and be strong. And not only strong, she's got to take care of herself. She gotta work out and have time for all that. She doesn't work out, that I know, and I feel that she's gonna get sick a lot in life because she doesn't have the strength. Rachel was going through a lot of sickness. She also got diabetic, and she lost like about 50-60 pounds. I'm just saying, hopefully, Linda, God don't test you too much. Do something for yourself. And this goes out to you, Vanessa. I know that you have a bigger body than other people. You're heavier than other people, and you love to eat. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm not saying that you gotta be brusca or you gotta eat more than everybody. But you gotta understand two things behind. In our family, we had diabetics, we had cancer, we had todo in our family, and you have to understand three things behind. One, respect. Okay. Number two is follow the rules of the Bible. Primero, you have to learn to obey and honor and respect your parents. That's the first thing, yeah. And number three, which is the most important, you have to take care of yourself. I know your mom and you're always constantly in a diet, and I know your mom's lost a lot of weight. She's trying to live and all. But I know that sometimes you go overboard eating, and you gotta practice desde ahorita, mija. Scale down a little bit. I eat a lot, mija. I eat probably more than your mom. But I choose not to eat that much, mija, because of my health. I'll get like Ricky. And once you get to a heavier weight, you go through depression. You go through anxiety. You go through everything. I'm just saying, I really love you, and I really want the best for you. I was amazed this weekend that ni Nikki, ni Audrey, ni Ralphie, ni Christina were around to this is 1 year anniversary with the family. They're distancing themselves, and I guess that's what they're choosing, And I know they've had this agreements, several family members, because they want their mom to be in a higher place, and we all love Liz, but we all live through our lives, you know what I mean? And we can't put nobody on a higher pedestal than what they deserve. To me, Liz did a lot, so to me she's my prima, but not the only one, because I've been lucky enough to have the support of all my tias and cousins and family members, and I can't raise one more than the other. I can't choose one or the other. And my mom passed away. I didn't care what no one thought of her. I didn't care what they believed in her. I didn't care and how they looked at her or what her life meant to them. I was just rejoiced, and I was happy to be around all my family on the most difficult day of my life, And I was blessed, I was joyful, I was happy. And I let nobody get me down. And I still don't care if they honor my mom or nada. Como dicen que a los 3 días el muerto apesta, All I'm saying is this. No one's gonna think like you. No one's gonna care what you care for. Everybody's gonna be out there for their own convenience. And everybody's gonna see it a different way. And just because we're all different, it doesn't mean that we're not a family. It means that everybody goes through difficult moments and difficult times, and that's from being a big family. We all think different. Nothing wrong having different religions and different thoughts and different ways. As long as you acknowledge and understand that we're familia, and you have to be supporting to all, to the least and to the minor, to the oldest, to the youngest, to the meanest, to the nicest, to the funniest, and to the grumpiest. We all have to be the same, treat everybody the same, because we're one family. And I wish, mija, that you changed, mija, and you were around a little more with your family, you know? Not gonna sugarcoat it or not, mija. The only one's gonna suffer is you, mija. But regardless, mija, you have a huge family on your dad's side and a huge family on your mom's side. The Covarrubias and the Carrillos, the Gonzalez, the Cuevas are big. And we have a lot of family. I don't think you're gonna ever know all the family and or be around, because now you guys have phones and all that. You guys don't visit. But I'm grateful that I've gone with you to Tonaya and to Barrio Nuevo and to Colima and all that, and I've tried to introduce you to your family, and hopefully one day, mija, you acknowledge and you take advantage of your big family, como toda la familia de los Covarrubias and toda mi familia, you know. There's no one or the other, mija. Desde tu tía Lupe and everybody. So don't take it to the heart. But today, what I wanted, the message that I intended, is a miracle. You are a miracle, mija. God made it so difficult, so hard for me, and I almost gave up in a lot of time, mija. And I didn't think I was ever gonna have you. And he put me obstacles, and he put me darkness and de todo, mija. And all I could say, mija, is that you are my miracle. You are my reason, mija, why I'm joyful and happy. And I just wish that I could pass the love and the excitement to you, how special you are, mija. And don't have grudges, or don't pick sides, and don't be judgmental, because all that only communicates anger and jealousy and hate. And just be yourself, mija, and don't ever lose faith. And the princess. Buenos días. Don't ever lose faith. Keep your faith strong. And you're gonna go through trials and tribulations. Just remember that God has a reason why He's gonna let you go that far into darkness. And you have to change. You have to have that magic, that faith, and you have to believe 100% in God. Well, familia, I'm grateful for everything, absolutely everything you do in my life. And that's the reason that I'm working out right now. I'm working out for two reasons. Number one, I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy, and I want to live long and happy. And life cuts me short, well, you know. I want to be strong for whatever God throws at me. So that's why I'm working out, taking care of my body, taking care of myself. And it's hard. It's hard getting up, walking, exercising. It's hard. Can't imagine how hard it is. It's difficult without having you, Vanessa, the love of my life, next to me. doing it with, I have to do it alone. Alone, fíjate lo que digo. Like if I have a disease, or I'm exiled, or if I did something horrible in life. And that's why get my courage, get my spirit, get motivated, and I use God to overcome all those obstacles. Yes, I mean, I do have moments that I collapse, that I give up, that I don't want to live no more, that I feel that no one cares, that I'm not needed, not wanted. Right now se va a llegar the Christmas parties in my work. I don't even have no one to go with. That sucks. So I'm tired of being alone. And before I'm with somebody, I gotta clean up all the up in the house I was doing, and the drinking and all the negative thoughts. And I'm just waiting, you know, to turn 15. And I'm gonna get my shit together. And I don't know. I know there's a big change coming in my life. I want it now. I'm accepting it. This time I'm not gonna be a coward or be all anxious and all. I'm gonna find the one that really loves me and I love, and I really enjoy being around with. Someone not that negativity, someone not that prideful. I don't care if she's old, young. I just want somebody to spend my time with. I'm gonna get married when I'm 50. That's when you're 18, mija. And but it doesn't mean I'm not gonna begin finding her. But first, I wanna cleanse myself. I wanna get my shit together. I wanna be prosper. I wanna get back on track. I talk to Freddie. I talk to several family members all the time, and they all look at me like I'm crazy. I probably am. They look at me because they say, how can you be encouraged? How can you not be disappointed? How can you think that it's a sunny day or it's a rainy, cloudy, or a thunder day? How can you be so up? Like so excited? What motivates you? What makes you tick? Why? You know, why are you the way you are? I say, because I don't want to give up. And before I wasn't ready to be with somebody. I love being around women. That's my downfall. I love talking to people. And I just gotta find me a woman that her kids are grown up already, and she's just for me, you know. And I know that God's gonna provide me that. Someone that I could really love and trust and depend on. Someone that's gonna take care of me though. God does miracles. I look at Rachel and George. George found Rachel, and he went through 5 years of fucking hell. Passed away, but he passed away happy. And if he could find somebody, why can't I find one? You know what I mean? And I'm just saying that. I'm just telling you guys that I see a change in my life. I see a big change in my life. Yesterday, my homeboy, friend, not homeboy, Danny's homeboy, Tumor, his mother passed away. And I tried to support and be there y todo, but it's not, I guess I'm not that important to uplift them or pick up his spirits or algo. But I guess we all have to go through our own stuff, you know. And I'm happy she's not suffering no more. and especially happy that I don't have to go through that right now. I don't have to overcome that obstacles, you know. And if I did, I hold it to God. I just passed Bertha's, and like I said, she's a miracle. She's a miracle. She's up and love. I give her, like, yeah, at Christmas. When's her chemo? So about 15 weeks of chemo. She's gonna be back. She's gonna be back to normal. She's gonna get her shit together. She's gonna be same bossy. And I was my tia. I love her. I still not ready no more. I was ready, but I'm not ready no more to see her goodbye, you know. I told her. I cried for her. I went through obstacles, and I went through everything for her, and she surpassed all that. So, like I said, everybody, this is my only way to vent. This is my only way to let out my frustrations and let my conscience dictate whatever I speak, whatever I say. And these videos are not intended to make me rich or allow somebody to hurt me, you know. They're just for me to see my wrongdoings as my good doings, you know, good deeds. And I wish everybody always the best, even though they hurt me or it's not for my convenience. But as long as you do it for you, that's all I want. I've learned how to humble myself and how to be there for family members. The one I have a little difficulty is with Chuvenukes. I can't make you understand that everything I do for you. Everything I do for you. And I know you more than you know yourself, mija. Let that demon out of here, mija, and get your ass over here. And I know that life is long. Probably gonna see you when I'm older. You're probably gonna be there for me. You're probably gonna love me and care for me. So I can't como tú think it's the end of the world or just abandon you, mija, you know. And I can't think that you're never gonna change. I just gotta learn to accept you, mija, which I did already. Just gotta learn that you're gonna have to do things on your own, mija. And you're gonna have to learn, mija. You had it easy and you didn't want it easy, so now you're gonna have it hard. It sucks, mija, pero I guess that's an obstacle that you're gonna have to overcome on your own. And you're gonna get disappointed. You're gonna have people do you wrong, people abandon you, and people that not even recognize you, mija. People that not even want nothing to do with you, mija. And you're not gonna be able to blame nobody but yourself. And that's growing up. And I know that you're awesome, mija. And I know you're gonna overcome all that. I'm not afraid to allow you to grow up, mija. I'm not afraid to let you be yourself. And I'm not gonna say that it's not gonna hurt me. Yes, it's gonna hurt me. And how many times I'm gonna disappoint you? Ooh, yeah, a lot. But you're gonna have to put up with it and learn to accept me as I am accepting you, yeah. Well, just want to tell everybody that if someone ever hears these videos, thank you. Like I said, they weren't meant for any convenience or any way of reaching out to people. They're just my conscience. Those are my thoughts. And people have diaries. I have a GoPro. And when I'm not alive, my kids, my grandkids, my family that really wants to know about me, they are. I know there's a lot of videos now. And I'm gonna start finishing up a couple little more stories. Then I'm gonna start interviewing my dad. And then after that I'm gonna start telling stories about my grandpa, my grandma, my great-grandparents. It's awesome that I'm just caught up in my life. Still got a couple girls that I wanna talk about, and what shaped and molded my life, and why I am the way I am. And pero ni modo, arriba todos, arriba el grullo. And Vanessa, if you're hearing this, I love you. I love you since the moment I knew you're gonna be my daughter. It's eternity. Before I even met your mom and everybody, yeah? So don't ever forget that you're important, mija, eh? And no matter what obstacles you go to, we all been through them already. We all been through the gates of hell, and we've overcome it. I know that I'm not a superhuman or I'm correct in my life, but my decisions, I've done them. Me ha caído the pole as high as this pole, and without going to a doctor, I'm almost gone blind. I've broken my ribs, my arms, my legs. I've broken every piece of my body. I cured myself. I walked through fire. I've done a lot of pendejadas. I've crashed a lot. The G-rides, to car crashes. Should have been dead a long time ago. Me ha caído de 28-footer ladders, como si fueran a foot long, you know? And I've got through everything. And you're not gonna change me. And if at this point you haven't accepted me, mija, well, sorry, you know. And like always, mija, gotta go to work. I'm already home. And aquí está tu pachichuchas. She does the workout with me. Today no se quiso levantar la cabrona. I really had to drag her out and technically evict her from the house. But once she gets out, she gets happy. And I love you, eh? I really love you, and hopefully one of these days you're around.